So listen, we still on a trial run. We still on a trial run of me getting straight to the point because I was told on the Myron video at the college that I talked too much by multiple people. I took the feedback, kind of brushed it off, said I might calibrate in the future, but a lot of people like my long form content. Then somebody who actually watched the content said, yo, like, bruh, you be taking too long to get to the point. So we're going to get straight to the point today, man. We doing like 3 videos like this. This is the second. So, it is what it is. Let me know what you think. We testing it out. This is going to be longer than the first one. So we going to see how this pan out. Let's get it.
It wasn't in the plan to get 5 wives. It just happened over time because, quite frankly, I was cheating on all of these girls at the same time, and I was missing out on my kids. I've always been a multiple girl type of guy, and I was like, look, I can pull this off.
Hi, CTV. This is our story. Currently, everybody that lives at our house is our 5 wives, including myself, our husband James, and 11 kids, as well as 3 little babies that are on the way.
I'm legally married to Cameron. We were together since 2012, and we stayed together until 2023 before I decided to fully become poly. Quite frankly, 3 years ago, I didn't even know what being poly was. Like I said, I was doing a lot of cheating. Even though I was with Cam, and I got with these other girls, I never stopped loving her. But I also had in my heart, feelings for these other girls just as strong. I was tired of hurting girls in the way that I was. I was getting older. Also, I have kids involved. So I wanted to mature up. Up until that point, I thought the option was monogamy, staying single, or cheating. I didn't know that there was another form.
He actually sent out a mass text message to all of us in the same group chat, telling us all how he was sorry, but he wanted to be with all of us, and he was already with all of us. It was very hard, and I was really caught off guard. At first, I was not for it. I've been dealing with him for my entire life with cheating, but after a while and talking to him and communicating with him a lot, and I just love him so much that I wanted to make him happy, and I wanted to make this relationship work.
One of the things that was very hard for me in the beginning was the initial shock of how well he also got along with everybody else and their own love language in their relationship.
We all have jealousy moments, but we're also all not very aggressive. So it really works, because imagine if we were all aggressive. This would be a fight club house. I didn't tell my family about this for a long time. My mom was like, absolutely not. This is not right, Cameron. You deserve better. I had to keep explaining to her, this is what I want. I love him. I love these women. I love all these children. And today, she's coming around.
Online, it's hard. They'll say that the kids are brainwashed or the kids are being manipulated. They'll say that I'm manipulating these women. That's hard, because people think that we're a certain way when we're really not.
I would say that one of the positives of raising kids in a polygamous home is that they all get to live together and be around their siblings.
I have 5 moms, so of course I get any game I want.
I have 5 moms, of course I get straight A's.
I have 5 moms. Of course if one says no, I'm asking no.
I have 5 moms, so of course I get any stand I want.
When it comes to the little kids, they absolutely love it. They get 5 moms' attention on them all day long.
My wives are happy, our kids are happy. We're not pushing this on to our children. I'm not telling my oldest son, hey, you get older, you need 5 women. We also express to our kids that it's a choice. It's not something that you have to do. Right now, my wives and I, we're just accepting applications for the number 6. They say they don't like odd numbers, so this will probably be the last. No, this 100% will be the last.
We are seen. Are you?
So these are the main concerns that I have. The first thing is, what does he have, or what is the main draw for all of them to agree to this? That is crazy. That is something that is not illustrated in any video that I have seen of this family. The second point is 11 kids is a lot of kids, especially under one roof, but 5 moms is it's like running a daycare pretty much, because you got 5 people taking care of a whole class, basically. But then when you get past that, the last thing I wonder is how finances break down, because you see pictures of him at prom and things like that. So he's been messing with these chicks since he was young, and he's a young dude anyway. And I think he was married to the first chick already. But whatever the case is, it's hard for me to believe that TikTok and just whatever he does as a job is paying for everything by itself. Like he is just paying for everything by himself and they ain't getting no money. They got to be getting money some way. They got to be doing something. Because I just don't see a man taking care of 5 women and 11 kids by himself unless he is an NBA player or something like that. And NBA players ain't even living like this.
My daughter, my baby girl Brooklyn, she's in 3rd grade right now. They have the daddy-daughter dance every year, right? And this is something that me and my daughter looked forward to. Last year they had the denim and diamonds. The year before that they had the pink and red, and I forgot what they had the year before that, but we be killing it. Me and my daughter always go best dressed. Apparently, a group of single moms, 2 lesbians, who are raising a girl or 2 together. They spearheaded the whole shit. They're mad because they have nothing to attend for their daughters, so they want to fucking ambush the daddy-daughter dance. Why can't you just do your own thing? Why can't you have a separate thing? Why do you have to impose on our shit, dumbing down our fucking life? These bitches got some nerve to run up in there talking about, oh, we want to do the daddy-daughter dance too, as if you're benefiting the daughter. You know what? This is self-glorification, self-gratification. You want to make yourself look good because right now you're embarrassing your daughters. Your daughters are going to look and say, where's my daddy? Why my daddy's not here? You think you're doing your daughters a favor. You're standing up for some fucking rights. You are not a father. You can never replace a father. I don't care how butchy you are. The reason why the daddy-daughter dance exists is so fathers can traditionally court our daughters and give them an impression on how men are supposed to treat them when they get older. So when they get older and they decide to date a man and become a wife and become somebody's mother, they know how to be treated by a man. That's why the schools do these things. And you bitches with no daddies around want to fuck it up for the daughters. You're being unfair. And what y'all do is y'all bully and y'all scream and y'all yell and y'all force the hand of the PTA. Now my fucking daddy-daughter dance has been invaded by angry fucking women. It's not our fault that you chose to eat pussy and bond with a woman. It's not our fault that you had a deadbeat dad that's not there. Or you got a divorce. If it's a daddy-daughter dance and it's not a man to be in your stead for your daughter, then your kid can't go to the daddy-daughter dance. Period. What if I tell my daughter to do that? Nah, you don't got no daddy. What if I do that? What's my daughter? I'm wrong?
Women are always trying to infiltrate our spaces as far as male spaces, but we really don't ever try and infiltrate theirs. Like, we don't want to go to the salon and be into whatever they got going on. So this is another example of that. Men always concede when it comes to letting women in men's spaces. You could look at sports media and things of that nature for examples. But this is one thing that I'm glad they stood firm on as far as the men. And it's like, no studs at the daddy-daughter dance. Only men and daughters.
Male dominated. Yes, it just be hella male dominated. And it's like, women out here doing this shit too. It's just like they just never credited for it. It's just, and I'm really starting to see the motherfucking shit, especially now that I'm in it. It's like, what? So it's like, I just feel like, females really just need to start coming more together. You know what I mean? I just feel like, and I'm speaking about this in general. This is not based on a particular situation. This is just in general of, different experiences that I'm having and different things that I'm learning. You know what I mean? This is not pertaining to nobody.
Listen, her name is Zoe. She's a streamer. Every time I see her, she's on some other big streamer stream. I never see clips of her, more than likely because, when this is the first clip I've seen of her by herself. She's probably not that entertaining by herself because she's not that entertaining with other people. When we did the Deshae Frost video, there was a female streamer named E. Kane. When they approached the guy in the Target store, approached the girl and said, yo, your ass is fat, I'm trying to fuck in front of the girl's mom and stuff like that. That video, there was a woman in the video. That woman gets clipped up all the time and she's all over the place. Now, she's not as popping as any male streamer that I can think of, but she's popping. But she's popping on her own to where her clips might pop up on a random streaming channel. And the thing about it is, this is what it is. Like, women don't watch streams. It's similar to the WNBA. Women don't really be watching basketball. And when they do, they watch the NBA with their man and stuff like that. And it's just a minority of women who engage in this stuff. And what you're bringing is not something that men want to see. Meanwhile, when you look to the other side of streaming, you see women like Pokimane and other streamers who are trying to, sell their OnlyFans or sell Dookie water to, they fans and stuff like that. They really got the dudes thirsting out. Those are the white chicks to be successful and stuff like that. And just being honest, if you look at the stock that female streamers have in streaming, it's typically about their sexuality. So if you are not using your sexuality, you're going to have to be way better, and you're actually going to have to find a way to be entertaining to men, because that's going to be the primary audience. You're going to have to figure out what it's going to take for a lot of them to tune in, because not a lot of women are streaming in or tuning in to streaming, and when they do, they go into Duke Dennis.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I have these guava ice floors.
Got you.
Barely worn.
Size 12?
Yeah. Barely worn?
Did you have a price in mind for these?
Not really. I'll let you let me know what you're looking at.
Well, first off, I gotta ask, how'd you get them?
They're my ex.
Your ex?
Yeah.
You got a pair of your ex's shoes?
Yeah, he left them behind, now they're mine. I can't fit them, so.
Did you pay for them or did he pay for them? There you go. That's a come up. This is about to be a come up. Letting the ex's shoes go. Union 4s, something like this, I would pay like, just because they're lightly worn, like 400.
I'm thinking more like 5, so I'm probably not going to be able to go with that.
5?
I could really go like 6, 7, but I'm doing 5.
I was about to say you're about to come up on $500, $400, so.
And the emotional damage, I need some more.
You need some more cash?
Yeah.
I could do a 5, 6 coin flip. You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Final one. Here we go.
Heads.
Lucky. Very lucky. 600. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. $600 get over your ex.
Yeah.
And serve your bae to keep you going.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Bitches ain't shit.
I was born a woman because being a man would be too easy for me. And I really mean that, because if being human was a video game, being a man is beginner level. Because what is the challenge? Really, what's the challenge? You gotta go to the bar and pick up girls. All the men are buying girls drinks. How do you stand out? How do you win? Buy her bar food. Oh, shocker. Like, I don't know how nobody figured that out. That's why I would win and you would lose. That's why I would be too good at being a man, because you're all getting her drunk. I'm waiting to feed her, like.
She reduced being a man to getting pussy, and even when it came down to what she would do as a man to be better than other men, she gave the wrong answer. She said, yo, niggas is tricking, so I'm gonna trick harder. I had a Cuban coworker who told me how he used to pull strippers, and the main thing that he used to say is that he didn't spend any money on them. And any stripper that I've been with, I didn't meet at a club, and I never spent no money on them. So with that being said, most women's game revolves around their coochie, so they wouldn't be good at kicking game as a man. A lot of y'all will try and shame that man, but there used to be a time where women not only danced in the club, they danced with men, and men also didn't get exposed on TikTok for trying to dance with a woman like a normal human being or a normal man. But the thing is, we don't live in that time anymore.
Damn game! Up in a damn what? What? What my PS5 got to do with us? Then it's messed up. My controller's messed up. Oh my God. What
I do not support DVs, but being that it's a video game, here's an appropriate clip.
Everyone's worried about his horns, and this is where I feel the safest, okay? I feel safer closer to his horns than I do at a bar or going out in public. So what does that tell you? I choose a cow any day.
Tells me that you're a fucking idiot. Hope y'all liked the video, man. Let me know your thoughts. I am gone.